NCIS is in its 20th season, and it has thrilled fans with exciting stories and beloved characters every step of the way. However, true NCIS fans know that no one is safe, and anyone could die on this show at any time. From the second season on, NCIS viewers know they can't miss an episode, even as the top-line stars and major characters face death regularly, with some deaths more heartbreaking than others. Let's take a look. Number 9. Leroy Jethro Gibbs has been haunted by the death of his first wife Shannon and daughter Kelly for years. Then in season 12, he lost his second of his 4 wives. In the episode Check, Gibbs was meeting with Diane Sterling when she was shot in the head and killed. This not only affected Gibbs, but also her ex-husband Tobias Fornell and daughter Emily. Fornell had to grapple with the fact that he was now a single father. Number 8. While Ned was not a major member of the NCIS team, his death was still both shocking and very distressing for viewers. In season 12, Ned was on a mission with McGee, and he was at a hotel in Cairo when it exploded. This affected Gibbs really hard, who set out to find out who did it and track down the terrorist organization that caused the attack. Number 7. This death, of course, comes with the caveat that Ziva didn't really die. However, that does not alter the effect that her supposed death had on both the NCIS team and the show's viewers. In season 13, Ziva appeared to die when a mortar attack arranged by CIA agent Trent Court destroyed the house. This death was tragic as Ziva was one of the most popular, and I mean most popular, members of the cast. This death heavily impacted Tony as he quit NCIS to find the truth about what really happened to Ziva, while also caring for their daughter. But as it turned out, Ziva did not really die, which is why she did not rank higher on the list. Number 6. Paula Cassidy was an NCIS special agent at the Pentagon in Guantanamo Bay. Now, while many people remember Ziva David as Caitlin Todd's replacement with the team, Cassidy temporarily replaced her on the NCIS team. She ended up in a romantic relationship with Tony DiNozzo, which made her death more horrific. Cassidy led her own NCIS team by this time, and 2 of her team members died when they were stuck in a building which exploded, and she was the sole survivor. Now, her teammate's death caused her to have a slight breakdown, and when she realized that there was another bomb that would kill her, Gibbs, and Tony, she closed the door in a trick wall behind her and died, sacrificing her life to save them. Number 5. Now, not everyone that dies on NCIS is killed by a bullet or an explosion. One of the hardest deaths to watch on NCIS happened off screen. Jackson Gibbs was Jethro Leroy Gibbs' father and a former U.S. Army Air Force pilot in his younger days. In season 7, Gibbs learned that his father had passed. Gibbs returned home to get his father's affairs in order and found out that someone was showing up there with the intent of killing Gibbs. The episode flashed back to their past together and tied that into Gibbs trying to survive the attacks. Number 4. Outside of Caitlin, the most shocking and unexpected death on NCIS came when Clayton Reeves died. Reeves joined the cast as part of a new team and played a huge part in helping new team members Bishop and Torres find their way. His death came when someone tried to rob Abby and Reeves. He stepped up to protect Abby and was shot, dying after stopping the thief. His death devastated Abby, who eventually left the team. Number 3. Mike Franks was always one of the best supporting characters on NCIS. He was the man who mentored Gibbs when he was the former NCIS supervisory special agent. Franks got involved in many cases, including privately investigating Jenny's death and helping Gibbs hide his own mistakes from the past. His final moment came in season 8 when he approached someone headed to Gibbs' house to kill him. Frank realized that the killer was there, and the two had a standoff in the street, where Jonas Cobb stabbed him to death. Number 2. One of the most heartbreaking deaths was when Jenny Shepard died in season 5. What made her death so heartbreaking was that she went out in a blaze of glory, gunning down multiple men before falling herself. The death came when Jenny realized that NCIS Special Agent William Decker's death was not from natural causes, as reported, but was most likely a murder. She planned to meet Franks at the diner to tell him, but the assassins got there first. Number 1. In the 23rd episode of the second season, the NCIS team was trying to find a double agent, Ari DeVee. Gibbs, Tony, and Caitlin were on a roof after stopping a suicide bomber. Kate then leaped in front of a bullet to save Gibbs from a shooter. She was luckily wearing a bulletproof vest and survived. However, as the three talked about the close call, Caitlin took a bullet to her head and died instantly. Ari killed Caitlin to get at Gibbs, and it was the most shocking death in NCIS history. Now, it's your turn. Did we miss someone that deserves to be on this list? Let us know in the comments. And as always, like this video, be sure to subscribe and share if you care. And we'll see you all at the next one.